typing in the title, sorry. Hold on. At OP Way. Okay. I'm pinning it. All right. Hi, this is Keiko from Brooklyn Shoe Space. How are you? I am inviting Justin of OP Way down from North Carolina. We spoke like 4 or 5 months ago, but I lost all the videos, so this is like a follow-up interview. Yes, he is on, so I am going to accept the request, and I think he's going to be on. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
Oh, you look like you're cozy. Is it cold down there?
It's not too cold actually, but I keep it kind of cold here in the factory, so I bundle up sometimes.
Oh, great, great. How have you been since we spoke? It's been like 5 months almost.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to believe actually. We've been really good. A lot of things going on, fairly quickly, so feeling kind of busy at the moment.
Oh, that's so great. And I think you came up with a new style or some release. Do you want to tell me a little bit about what you've been working on these past few months?
Yeah, sure. I think when we last spoke, I had been working on this idea to start working with canvas a little bit more, because we have a supplier that does a lot of vintage canvas, a lot of stuff from like cone cotton mills. And so I had this idea to bring canvas in, and I had a shoe I was working on that's kind of like a Chuck Taylor, kind of like a Nike blazer. So we released that one, and it's been overwhelmingly had a lot of attention on it as opposed to our other products.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, congrats. Yeah. What's the price point on it? Is it like similar to your leather ones, or?
Yeah, it is. And it really just kind of, we're doing some small batch stuff. So whatever material we can get, we usually buy like the last of it.
Wow.
So it really just kind of depends on, what we construct the shoe with, and we kind of have to bring that cost, all the way through. But
right.
Fairly similar in price to our other products.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I see some shoes behind you. Are you in the workshop today, in the factory?
Yeah, I am. This is our pre-fit room, so we've got all of our like sample last, and I know we keep some of our samples up there too.
I know we did a little tour last time, but do you think you can give us another tour of your factory?
Yeah, sure. It's the factory's kind of loud out on the floor space, so when we go out there, you might not be able to hear me that well.
Is your the factory space you are sharing with another factory? Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Who they are? Do you ever collaborate with them?
We haven't done any collaboration. They are an outdoor gear manufacturer, so they do a lot of tents, backpacks, some really cool stuff, and they've been here since 1881 in Fletcher.
Wow.
So
same location?
Not the same location, but they've been in this area since 1881. So really, really cool company. They do like all of the Boy Scout tents. They make and do some really cool work. So we don't get to collab with them, but we are really, really close with them, and they're wonderful people. But we share the building we're in is just under 1 million square feet, and we share there are 7 tenants in here. So we just happen to be really close to the generator for the entire building, so it gets kind of
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Well, should we start?
Yeah, sure. Let me unplug here for a second. So I am in what we call like the pre-fit room or the studio.
Uh-huh.
So I can flip my camera around and kind of give you the tour. So we have just a studio room where we keep machines that we might not be working on. We've got a bunch of tables in here. There's 4 on this side and the same kind of behind me.
Uh-huh.
We keep a lot of our leather in here. We do a lot
Yeah.
of our pre-fit work.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of our samples are made in here too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of where we keep it cool.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the hoodie and the...
Right. And you do pattern making in there as well?
Yeah, we'll try our first, like this table directly in front of me. That's a table I spend a lot of time at. That's where I'll kind of work on our final paper pattern before we finish it off digitally. So a lot of pattern making in here. I spend a lot of time in this room.
Yeah, I see.
Now it's going to get a little loud, but we're going to go
It's
out to the
okay.
factory.
All right. Oh, I think there's a little bit of a lag. Hold on. Oh, did we lose you? Hold on.
From step 1 over here, cutting, skiving.
Sorry, I think there's a lag. Hold on. I'm gonna type in, there's a lag. Okay, I'm gonna call you right back. Sorry. I needed to do that because I think, okay, let's try again. I think maybe in the factory space there might not be good Wi-Fi. Hey, sorry about that.
Hey, no, it's my fault actually. I think I lost connection
Signal
out there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Oh, yeah. Well, is it kind of like visible from the door that you are at, or you kind of have to walk far?
Yeah, we can try it again, definitely,
Yeah.
and try to give you like the full shot. Hold on.
Panel. Yeah, that'll be great. I
If
just
I
want to
lose you
see.
again, I'll hop on really quick.
Okay.
So,
Maybe not.
it kind of goes in order. From cutting to skiving, then stitching and stamping.
Yeah.
Fuel motor and a flash activator and slow press and full sticker, and then kind of some big guillotine cutters down there for our canvas.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, and then a bunch of materials and foams and backers.
Thank you. When did you acquire all the machinery?
It's been like multiple purchases, like really small steps at a time. When we started, and I think really when I talked to you guys last time, maybe the factory as far as machinery was probably half that. Yeah.
You got some more stuff?
Yeah, we've, there are just things that you learn that you need, specific machines that, whether you need a post bed or a cylinder bed, or if you're doing canvas, just a lot of different machinery. So,
what's your most recent purchase?
I think the most recent is we got a pretty new Strobel machine from Germany. And it's an amazing machine, and it might be like one of my favorite machines actually.
Wow. Do you have multiple Strobel machines now?
No, we only have one now. We just kind of upgraded because we Strobel up until now we've Strobel just everything we do. So I don't know, the one we have now is like it's just a really incredible machine, and there's actually not many of them currently in the U.S. So
Uh-huh.
kind of my baby.
That's great.
Yeah.
How did you learn the machine? How long did it take you?
It took me a really long time. It's a programmable machine. So
Uh-huh.
um, if you've ever seen like a Strobel
Yeah.
constructed shoe,
Yeah.
like a Jordan or a Nike
Sneaker.
typically has a grid on the bottom
Yeah.
that splits it up into 8 sections. And each one of those sections has like a little bit of programming to do. And that changes per size too. So I was doing like spreadsheets and trying to figure everything out to program that for a few days. And honestly, it took like a few months to get actually good at it and
Uh,
understand how to use the machine. It was, I don't, sometimes it can even be like a little bit frustrating when you don't know and there's not really, I'm sure you find the same issue. You can't find anybody else that can really help. You just kind of have to learn yourself.
right.
Um,
Right.
so it was a
Did,
lot of
did,
that.
yeah. Did the manufacturer have like onboarding kind of like tutorial? Like no.
They did one very short video, and it
Uh,
was definitely helpful, but there's still just there was so much to learn, and
yeah.
even like the needle gauge and the thread that you use, and
Yeah.
all super important. So
Right. I see, I see. That's cool that you mastered it. Lisa R. Underwood says, I have a pair of Opie mocks. They're my favorite. That's awesome.
oh my gosh, yeah. Hey Lisa, reach out to us. I think you're ready for a resole. So reach out to us and we'll get that done.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Do you still do moccasins? You kind of started with moccasins in a way back
Yeah,
in the day.
I was super fascinated, and I'm still fascinated with moccasin construction. We took them down off of the site because I wanted to upgrade them a little bit.
Mhm.
So I don't know when we plan on bringing them back, but we will bring them back, and they'll be a lot different. I think they're going to be really cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, right now it seems like you're more focused on sneakers at the moment.
Yeah, in fact, we took most everything off of our site that wasn't sneakers just to really focus on that. And I think at the end of the day, for me, I just want to make the best shoe that I can. So
Yeah,
I decided to just focus on one thing and put everything into it.
that's great. That's great. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Fine China 117 asks, will you be making that style with a lug sole? Good grip for hiking?
Mm.
Mm.
We are working. That's a good idea. We're working on something with Vibram currently
Hmm.
that I think is really really cool. Um, I think we'll do something pretty similar, like a military hiker with
Right.
that sole. Maybe like spring summer. We'll bring that.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
yeah.
So who's with you? Last time we spoke, like you know, it was a family operation. Do you have more help now, or is it just like you guys?
No, we
So,
definitely have more help now. Nobody's in here now. Everybody leaves at 2. We get in early and get out early too when we can. Uh,
oh,
but there is typically about 4 of us in here every day,
that's great.
um,
Uh-huh.
and that rotates. So 4 is kind of the sweet spot, but I think we need more pretty soon.
That's
But
exciting.
yeah, yeah, it's exciting and sometimes overwhelming, and it's like I'm figuring something out every single day. You're
Right.
problem solving all the time.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the production line? Like, what's your part that you usually do? Is it the strobel?
I definitely do all of the strobling. I jump in wherever I need to, and I'm still doing, a lot of it.
Hmm.
If everybody's home and we haven't gotten all of our work done, I'm here kind of finishing it.
Right.
Um, I've been really into sidewalling lately. It's
Yeah.
such a good feeling when you get a good sidewall stitch and you can see like that final product before anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Um, So that's usually where I can put some music on my headphones and really enjoy it.
Zen.
Yeah.
Zen out. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But then when you do prototyping and sampling and pattern making, it's also taking you away from the line, I feel like.
Yeah,
but everybody else can manage.
Yeah, and that's usually kind of done on my own time. Everybody else gets out early, and then I usually stay throughout the day to finish anything up, or like tonight I need to take a pretty big chunk of my time and figure out some pattern work.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm not here, I'm on my computer.
Yeah.
Doing new plans.
Right. And were there any like hurdles about either like getting machinery or like learning the new machines or anything in the business that you overcame?
Yeah, I think learning new machines is definitely, I've spent a lot of time doing that. And I think I was really scared at first to work with new machines because I didn't want to mess it up.
Right.
You pay $10,000 and it's like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to jack this up.
Yeah.
So I think like learning to have confidence in machines, that has been a big hurdle for me. In the very beginning, it would like stop me. I would almost freeze and not know what to do. But every machine is similar in some way, and you just kind of have to take your time with them.
Right. And now you feel like you have like the not the patience, but like I don't know, you have a relationship with the machines now that you feel good about it?
Definitely more than before. I'm not like a professional by any means. I have to, kind of jump in and try different things, but I feel a lot more confidence with the machines now. Cool. And I think that's really important, like for other shoemakers too. When you start to feel that, I think you jump a pretty big hurdle.
Once you get the machinery going.
Yeah, I think it just like gives you a little bit of confidence, and it like shows through in your product even.
Right. Do you have like a mechanic nearby or like in your town?
So one of the things that is super helpful to be here with Diamond Brand is they have mechanics that are on staff.
Oh, wow.
And they very often, I have one mechanic whose name is Jody, and Jody has helped me so much. So I've been very fortunate for that. And I realize if we were in any other space, I sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I would figure this out without him.
Right. Oh, that's cool. That's cool that you have him to help you.
Yeah.
So, do you ever get like customization requests?
Customize what? Sorry, it broke up.
Like your sneakers, for example. Do you have like people who want like a monogram or something of that nature, or like a specific colorway, or
people ask like colors all the time. I'm pretty bad to like make my own sample because I have an idea and I'll tease a picture of it, and then it might not even happen for a while. So we have people ask about that all the time. I think we're going to start a custom program on our site. We're getting like all the leather options together right now, but the idea is that you could, almost do like your own Nike ID with and choose your material and texture. So if people are interested in that, I definitely want to like bring that to our site.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
No, I was wondering because your sneakers are super clean, like silhouettes, that I thought maybe like there's like grooms, the wedding party kind of like a, order for all the groomsmen and stuff.
Yeah, we haven't done any wedding shoes yet. I'm definitely open to it though. I love new projects. So I don't know, maybe if we get some feedback on if you guys want customs, maybe we'll make that happen.
Right. Cool. What's your favorite style in your collection?
We just released what we call our Riverside, which is who I was talking about earlier. but we just released it in a high top canvas,
Yeah.
and I'm really in love with those right now. We have one also that I wear pretty much every day that is blanket lined, and it uses some old L.L.bean canvas from like.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And I'm in love with those right now. It's like a super seasonal thing, but I wear them.
Cool. Are you wearing it right now?
Yeah, I am. You guys
Can
want
we see it?
Sure.
Oh wait.
Yeah, so Dublin leather,
Uh-huh.
this really old L.L.bean canvas, and then
Uh-huh.
inside it's a blanket line, kind of like a chore jacket or a trucker jacket.
Oh wow. Oh, is it like wool or is it more like flannel or
It's like a cotton, like
cotton?
flannel feeling. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
For the season. That sounds good. Do you have like, is it limited edition or is it just
That's one of the shoes that I was talking about that I've posted pictures of, and people keep asking about them, but we haven't released them yet. So
okay.
I'm trying to hurry through a sample right now to get our pictures done, and I think we'll release them hopefully within the next week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Perfect for the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Yeah. If you had like unlimited resources and time in the world, what kind of shoes would you make and for who?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. I really want to work on maybe some more technical shoes.
Okay.
And I would love to work with some other materials and textiles even. So I think if I had unlimited time and resources, I would probably go that route
Uh-huh.
for a little
What do
while.
you mean technical shoes? Like
Like a
performance, like sneakers or
yeah, like a
like
runner.
runner?
Maybe like we're about to release a classic basketball shoe. Um,
Oh, nice. Oh,
that's
did we see did I don't know if I reposted a picture. It was kind of
yeah,
like a high top with the
yeah, like
laces going around.
yep.
That was really cool.
We've had a lot of people asking about that shoe since I teased the picture. I think we're gonna try to release it next week too.
Uh-huh.
And I would really like to move into shoes that are a little bit more fashion like that instead of I think right now a lot of people who like our brand like selvage denim and kind of heritage wear, which is really really cool and awesome. I want to kind of extend that a little bit
Yeah.
even. So
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool, cool. Looking forward. Yeah, what do you think you will do differently after this whole post-corona and everything? Do you feel
um,
like business how has business changed since the beginning of the pandemic and now kind of this
you
is a
know,
reality, new reality?
we we were very new when it happened, and um, we really like have used this entire year as a creative year and a figure things out year. So
Uh-huh.
not to like turn something that was really negative for a lot of people, to a positive for us, but I really tried to use the time as like a pause on the world to
Mm-hmm.
figure things out. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for the next year because I want that positivity to come through in the entire world too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I'm trying to have a really positive outlook, and I think there's some really cool things that I want to do here. It's just we have to get the timing right, and it has to feel like it's the time to do something. So I don't know if that answered your question, but
Yeah, no, totally. So
yeah,
far, so you're really like making use of this. It's not a downtime, but it's a little bit more quiet time, maybe. But
yeah,
also, but
yeah,
you're also busy, but like you have like a mental kind of like pause that you can
yeah. I
pre
had
pre
a mentor tell
prepare
me
things.
like you never get a chance to hit pause and do the things that you want or need to do in your business.
Yeah.
So he's like, take this time and do that. And there were a lot of things that I needed to learn or to learn and figure out as a shoemaker. And
Uh,
um, So yeah, we try to use it as a creative year and hoping we can kind of blow it out of the water next year.
Yeah, sounds good. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then speaking of the same kind of like future, bright future, what do you want to be doing like 3 to 5 years?
I I really want to make, even if it's a really small change, I want to reach a number of people and have them have this experience of buying a shoe that's made here and the material is really, really cared for. So
Yeah,
in 3 to 5 years, I want to make just a small impact to let people know like this can happen here in the U.S.
yeah,
And in
made in
fact,
USA.
you get some really cool stuff when you like pour your heart and soul into something. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
I want people to have that experience with us.
cool. And
Yeah.
speaking of, I know you mentioned in the last interview, which I couldn't, save, but I remember you are consciously picking the leathers, and then you
Mm-hmm.
also work with a tannery in the US.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
working with Horween and Wicket and Craig currently.
Mm-hmm.
Both awesome companies, but we're using their vegetable tan options.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's really like it can be difficult sometimes. Actually, we've been trying for this entire year to find like the perfect white vegetable tan done here in the U.S. and
White is hard.
it's incredibly hard. And it takes a long time to, for them to get a hide right, and then for us to try it and
Yeah.
see if it works.
Yeah.
But
Did you end up dyeing it, or did you find a tannery that can, they can do it for you, or?
Yeah, we did. Usually what happens for, like, if you get a white vegetable tan, there are a few white Italian vegetable tan leathers too, but there's no, from what I found, there's no white dye that will penetrate a leather. So you have to, most tanneries spray a pigment on top of like a vegetable tan. And so that's what we've been doing here. And I think we have something really good now. It's just taken a long time to get it perfect.
Right. But it's nice that you can develop it and you have control of materials.
Yeah, it's very cool. And the tannery, Wicket and Craig specifically, such a cool company, and they work with us one-on-one. It's been awesome.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah. No, I think like from your products too, it shows how much you care about the materials and stuff too.
Well, thank you.
It's good. It's great.
Yeah.
Do you have plans for the holidays, shoe wise?
Yeah, we have
Like,
a lot on currently. We just found out yesterday that we won this award called Made in the South Award.
ooh, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. So we are really kind of working on orders through that. We are doing almost like a pop-up collaboration with a company here in Greensboro, North Carolina. And then we're also going to Denver in December with American Field to work a market there.
Oh, that's great. When is American Field? Is it in December, you said?
Yeah, it's late. It's late December. I think the week before Christmas, but I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm. Wow, cool. You're gonna fly, or are you gonna drive, or?
Yeah, we're gonna fly. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it gonna be a family trip, or is it gonna be just you?
We're doing it as a family. So Amanda, my wife, and our 2 daughters, we're gonna be kind of working the market as a family.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
And do your kids come to the shop sometimes to not help out, but are they interested in the shoes?
Yeah, they're very much factory kids. We have them in here pretty often. Sometimes it gets kind of crazy. There's one of the work tables in the corner that we have coloring books and crayons and stuff under it. So
cool.
Like their fort.
Nice. How old are they?
Ophelia is 5 years old and Wayland is 3.
Three. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure like in 3 to 5 years, it's gonna be exciting, like the company growing, but also this is like your, I don't know if it's your first baby or the third baby or, but yeah, with the
It's
company you're
definitely one.
growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. How often does Amanda come in to the,
Um, Amanda Amanda used to be here every day, especially when we were figuring things out together. Um, she kind of took a step back and is doing all of our operational stuff. So if you talk to somebody online with us, that's probably Amanda. She does all of our
yeah.
emailing, and then she also takes care of all of our sourcing. So,
Wow. Yeah.
and she's homeschooling our children.
Wow. That's full-time
Yeah,
job on its own. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
she's at home a lot. She stops in, every once in a while. And
Are
then
you near, do you live nearby? Is it like
like
far? I don't know how big that city is. Sorry, it's the Greenboro you said.
uh, Asheville is super small.
Asheville.
Yeah,
Okay.
we live about 15 minutes away from the city, though. Very much kind of in the country,
Mm-hmm.
and
Nice.
the factory is actually only like 2 or 3 minutes from our house.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty
Can
awesome.
you walk there or drive?
Can't really walk. We drive.
Okay.
We're in the mountains, so it's
Okay.
not very far, but there's a lot of terrain to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, cool. See, I've never been to, so I'm not kind of quite sure of the landscape and
Yeah.
like, but so thank you. I feel a
Yeah.
little ignorant asking,
No,
but
no, don't feel ignorant. Yeah, we're in the mountains and very small town feel here.
oh, well, that's cool that you're close by. I think that really like, helps too. So to not
Yeah,
have like a commute to be so far.
it's really awesome. In fact, there's a lot of times you'll forget something or like, oh man, I really want to go get this done, and it's a 2 minute drive away, so it's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Can you take like lunch breaks at home or do you?
Yeah, I do that often to
Yeah.
kind of go see everybody and take a little break.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, nice. To
yeah.
keep a balance of life. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so
it's
great.
cool to have separation, but it's not very big separation,
Yeah.
between work.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. That's cool. I think I'm like asking so many questions. Another question. Do you carry a lot of inventory or not so much? Is it made to order?
It's pretty much made to order
Mhm.
up until this point. So on our
Yeah.
website, on each one of our products, it might vary depending on the shoe, but it's typically like a 4-week turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we try to send like a sequence of emails to show you where your shoe is at in the
Oh,
process.
cool. Yeah.
So
Which you
even though
can do because,
yeah, and even though you're like waiting on your shoe, our hope is that you'll enjoy to see it go through all the steps that it needs to go through. So
that's
uh,
great. That's
yeah,
what you can do when it's made here, and your name tag is basically on the product, right? Kind
yeah,
of like your
yeah,
customers. Yeah,
yep,
that's so great.
yeah.
That's so great. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Is there what else was there? Like somebody asked before about the heat stamper, I think it was. Do you had like a heat stamper? Do you
Yeah,
use them a lot?
yeah, we have two stampers, and they are embossers and stampers. So
Okay.
they will emboss with no heat, or they can heat stamp, and they can
Mm-hmm.
foil stamp as well.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is can press anything, any die cut stamp we get, it will press. One
Mm-hmm.
of them is a numbering system. So um, if you're familiar with Common Projects, do you know that
Yeah. Yeah.
brand?
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gold foil number stamp on the outside of their shoes.
Yeah.
We do something very, very similar, but we stamp on the inside of the shoe, and it's a sequence
Mm-hmm.
of your shoe model, your shoe size, and then your shoe gets its own specific numeric number in our line.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Style and size and number. So if you kind of come see a shoe that's from you and you look at it, you'll know kind of like who the client it was or when it was made, kind of?
We can kind of understand what that shoe is. Like we, on any shoe, we can know this is a size 9. It's our Riverside, and it either is a high top or a low top, and then it will tell us the number of that shoe. So every pair of shoes we make, we just increase that number. So every single one that's owned.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
How many shoes have you made total, you think, out of your own space right now?
It's like in the lower hundreds now. I don't know the exact number. We didn't get our stamper until a little while into the process.
Right.
But yeah, we've made a few
more
hundred.
Yeah. That's exciting. Keep it going. And thank you so much. I'm looking forward. So when you package your shoes, do you put your Made in USA kind of flag?
Yeah, we just updated our packaging and our actually our branding altogether. So if you get a pair of shoes from us, it will come with a care instruction card, which will kind of tell you, depending on your material, how to care for them.
Yeah.
We also usually write like a small note that says thank you, and then it will have your number on that as well. So whatever your shoe is stamped with, it'll kind of have the same thing.
Yeah.
And then we put a few stickers in there, our flag, some logo.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Kind of
very
all
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Proudly like made in the USA, which is amazing. So thank you for keeping on doing that.
Thank you for you guys. The community is amazing, and I think I said this last time, but it's always incredible to see. I thought when I was growing up and I was infatuated with shoes, I didn't know there were that many people out there that had the same feeling. So it's really cool to see that a lot of people are interested in it, and I think it's our duty to kind of bring it forward however we see fit. Yeah.
And your staff, you have 4, not 4 total, 4, but do you have apprentices? Or are you taking apprentices?
We are like completely and totally open to taking apprentices. In fact, I would love for somebody to learn from 1 to 10 from me, like for a few months. So if you know of anybody, or if anybody's interested, shoot us an email and let's talk about it.
To like learn your way, the way your shoes are made, so that and also to like get to know your machines. I guess like so it's not only you.
Yeah, I wish I would have had the chance to kind of learn with somebody. So if I can ever give that to somebody else, I'm happy to do it.
Cool. Well, thank you again for today's time. I know you're busy. Looking forward to seeing your new couple styles coming out. That's a lot on your plate. So,
yeah, it is. It's all good things though. It's
yeah. Looking forward. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you.
And thanks for showing us the space too.
Sure. Sorry it cut out on us a little bit.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You have a huge, I mean, we spoke about it before too, how like I'm like so jealous with your huge studio space. Amazing.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. It's an old building, and there's like not any frills to it currently, but it's an awesome space to be in, and it's important to find other people that you can work closely with.
And it seems like everybody's makers, manufacturers, so that's cool too to be around.
Yeah, very much, and very much like a part of bringing manufacturing back. So I don't know. I think that's super important for all of us to find those friends.
I agree. Yeah, no, thank you so much. Keep on going, and good luck.
Yeah, I'm excited to keep following you. You guys.
I'm gonna keep on following you too.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks.
See you guys.
Bye.